Assalamu alaikum students. How are you all? Hope you all are fit and fine in your homes with the grace of Almighty Allah. So in the last sessions we had learnt about Europe continent, its climate, about mountains, agricultural seasons and revolution of Europe. So in this session we are going to learn about a new continent. It lies at the west of the India. It is the second largest continent in the world. This continent consists of dense forests, deserts, long and broad rivers, number of large lakes, and grasslands stretching over thousands of miles. The world's largest gold and diamond mines are located in this continent, and you will be surprised to know that human beings evolved first in this continent and then moved to the other continents later. Any guesses which continent it is? Yes, it is a Africa continent. In this chapter, you will come to know more about Africa continent. So let's get started. So Africa lies between 37 degree north and 35 degrees south latitude, degree west and 50 degree east longitude. You can see an Africa map on the screen. It has 53 countries. The Sahara Desert is the largest desert in the world, and Nile River is the longest river in the world. The highest peak in the world is Kilimanjaro, which is in Tanzania in Africa. You can see that it is surrounded by Atlantic Ocean at the west side and Indian Ocean at the east side and Mediterranean Sea at the north. The plateaus of Africa extends from 200 meters to 1000 meters. There are long and narrow valleys in the high plateaus. There are several large lakes in these valleys. The Lake Victoria is one of the largest freshwater lake in the world. The Nile River originates from this lake, and the Nile River flows across Uganda, South Sudan, Sudan, and Egypt. The Nile River also crosses the Sahara Desert at the north. Nile River is the only river flowing in Sahara Desert. The Sahara Desert is in the north, which receives very scanty rainfall. The Nile River has helped a civilization to develop in the desert. The Nile River helped people to irrigate the fields of Egypt for thousands of years. Now, climate of Africa. If you look at the Africa on the globe, you will find that the equator passes through middle of it. Africa lies on the both northern and southern hemispheres. The zone between the Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn is the hottest region in the world. This region is also known as the tropic region. The north region and the south region of the tropics experiences summer and winter. They are called temperature regions. You can see distribution of rainfall in Africa on the screen. The center of Africa and western part of Africa receives heavy rainfall. These areas have dense forests due to heavy rainfall and warm climate. Regions with moderate and scanty rainfall surrounds the zone of heavy rainfall. In this region of moderate rainfall, it rains only in the summer, whereas it rains throughout the year in the equatorial region. Due to moderate rainfall, grass grow very tall in this region. In some places, the grasses are very tall so that even elephant can hide in them. Some trees also grow between the grasses. So this region with the tall grasses is called savanna. Almost half of the northern part of Africa is a dry region and it is a Sahara desert. Thorny bushes and short grasses grown in some parts of this desert. In the south, there is another arid region called Kalahari Desert. This area receives scanty rainfall. Different areas of Africa have different landforms, and somewhere there is a dense forest and elsewhere there is grass and shrubs, and still in some areas there is no vegetation. Okay students, so this is about climate of Africa. In the next session I will be there with the continuation topics. Till then, keep the doors of learning open. Allah Hafiz.